Hey, Drew, you killed this shit.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? We're back. Four Corners Wrestling. That's right, back in your ears. We back, ladies and gentlemen, in the Four Corners of Wrestling podcast here on the 613 Faye Production Network on YouTube. And before we get started, why don't you go ahead, like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you know when that next podcast is dropping, all right? Get ready to holler at my boys, Quabo. What's happening, bro?
Four Corners Wrestling. I'm telling you, bro, it's gonna be a song. They gonna fuck with it. Hell yeah. I'm happy to be here, man. Heck yeah, man. Happy to be here. Excited, bro. It's WrestleMania. Oh yeah.
It's that kind of season, baby.
It really is. Know. It really is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And before we move any further, say what's up to our other brother from another mother, multi-man himself, Hollywood. What's happening, Hollywood?
Man, I'm here. I don't really want to be here with y'all. I could be anywhere else in the world, but I'm here for some reason. I don't know. Every week I don't want to come back, but y'all keep renewing my contract. So, I'm here. Hopefully this week I watch the right pay-per-view so I can get some insight on Hey, no, I really watched the wrong pay-per-view. But this is the one that I think I watched what we were supposed to review last week. Y'all switched it on me. Y'all did that on purpose. Y'all try to make me look like a fool because I make y'all look like a fool every week. So y'all try to get me back. It's all good.
Oh, you take the shots. You take shots fired. All right. Let's get right up. You know what I'm saying? 30 seconds into the show, he coming out fire. Let's get into it then.
Oh, the humanity.
Table. All right, so we're gonna get started. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got WrestleMania 22. That's what we're gonna do.
Hold the fuck up. Nah. Hell no.
You ain't ready, Hollywood?
No, dog. We were supposed to do 31. What the fuck? Nah, hell no. Bro. I don't watch this bitch 4 times, bro. No. I don't care.
22 on mine. What you got on yours, Quay? You got 22 on yours?
I got 22 on mine, bro.
Nah, bro. Y'all made executive calls without telling me, bro. What the hell? Dog?
Audibles.
Y'all made an audible. 22.
Oh man. Hey.
Lucky I watched that one. Go ahead, let's go.
Hey, we messing with you, man. You got the right one. You got WrestleMania 31 this week. WrestleMania. And we coming from Levi Stadium, home of the 49ers. 49er fans, stand up. Let me tell you, boy, that stadium was beautiful, man. But I would have been mad as hell if I was in the nosebleeds, boy. Goodness gracious. Man, WrestleMania 31. That's what we're going to review today. Let's get it popping. So we start off with my man, Aloe Black. If you don't know who Aloe Black is, that's my man that's saying, I'm the man. Yes, I am. Just like we the ones, baby. He the man. And we get into he did his rendition of America the Beautiful. He killed it. I like Fantasia. She was better eye candy, though. But he did his thing, man. I tell you what.
I was about to say, come on now. Fantasia killed it. She raised the bar, bro. She raised the bar.
She did. Well, Aloe Black did his thing, though. You know what I'm saying?
He did. He was very soulful. Very soulful.
You know what I'm saying? Very, very much so. Very much so. But then we get a whole shot of the stadium, and I'm telling you, man, those people that was behind the WrestleMania sign, goodness gracious. I know they had to have binoculars out that joint. Then we get LL Cool J giving a nice little intro into WrestleMania. And who knew that LL Cool J was a wrestling fan? Boy, I tell you what. And then we're off. And we got WrestleMania 31, sponsored by Mountain Dew Kickstart. Mountain Dew Kickstart, cut the check. And we got the commentary team out there. We got old Michael Cole. We got what's my man name? The King. And we had old JBL out there. And then we're off, baby. We're off for the match, the first match, IC Intercontinental match. IC stands for Intercontinental Championship, if you're just tuning in for the first time, in which we had 7 competitors in this match. I was like, okay, that's an odd number. We had Bad News Baird, who was the current champ at the time, defending against DB Daniel Bryan. Yes. R-Truth. What's up? Dean Ambrose. You might know him as John Moxley now. We had the late, great Luke Harper, also known as Mr. Brody Lee. Rest in peace, Brody Lee. Dolph Ziggler. And Stardust, who you know as Cody Rhodes. Man, let's get into this thing here. Quabo. What you think about the start of WrestleMania 22? Nah, I'm messing with you. WrestleMania 31, starting off the show. What you think, bro?
Oh, WrestleMania 22 is amazing, bro. Oh, wait. 31. Yeah, 31. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, pretty decent start. I am going to pull something an audible myself, and I'm going to yield all my time to Hollywood for this match. Yep.
Oh, snap. He did all this time to you, Hollywood.
Somebody just didn't watch it.
You didn't watch the match?
Oh, you know I watch matches.
You didn't watch this match. You think you slick coming that early in the show? You know that, man. You didn't watch this shit. Anyway, since you yielded it to me, man, I mean, it was a good ladder match. I'm not going to talk about the Alec Black, and you can tell everybody that guy. I'm not going to talk about that because I think he did a good job.
Are you telling me you don't want to tell everybody?
No, I don't want to tell everybody. None of my business to tell everybody. But yeah, it started off. It was a good starter for WrestleMania. You know, this WrestleMania kind of blows me because it's light outside. Mm-hmm. It would have been cool if that match started and like if they would have started WrestleMania a little bit later. That match would have started off in the light, and then everything else would have been in the dark. And I'll get to that when we'll get to certain matches. But yeah, man. I mean, my man Stardust, he was out there. You know, he was out there. He had the glitter ladder. And which one did he pull out the which pay-per-view was that when he pulled out the polka dot ladder?
I don't remember.
That shit was hilarious. But I mean, it was a good ladder match, a lot of spots. A lot of people died in this match.
Tell me about
Moxley died. Moxley died, came back, and then died again. Who else got thrown through a ladder in this match? Only Moxley.
I know. Yeah, only Mox.
Yeah, he died, and he came back.
Stardust got killed too, getting suplexed off the top of that ladder.
Who?
Stardust.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm telling you. A couple people died in this match. Daniel Bryan went and opened it up WrestleMania 31 the same way WrestleMania 30 ended. Was pretty cool. You know, got his little spot in. Yes, WrestleMania. And yeah, man, I mean,
yes, WrestleMania.
It's pretty cool to see that Daniel Bryan with the IC championship just after a year ago. He was the heavyweight champion. They changed their mind quick.
You're demoted.
Yeah, but it was pretty cool. It was a pretty cool starter.
Okay. Yeah, it was like AEW versus WWE. If you look at it nowadays, man, you have 4 guys that are now currently with AEW going up against 3 guys that are still with WWE. And it's funny that JBL was like, well, R-Truth, he's not taking that much punishment. So I started watching. And Ziggler took a little bit of punishment, but it wasn't that much. And Baird, he took a little bit of punishment. But everybody that's currently with AEW, man, they was getting their ass whooped out that.
Real though.
It definitely, that's why last week when I came in, I was so anxious to talk about it because that's one of the things I wanted to say too. Like, this was really like an AEW, WWE type of match. Like, who would have saw the future that it would be like this? All those people would be gone from the company. Wade Barrett is still with WWE, but he's not a wrestler, So it was a good match to watch. It was a good, it was pretty cool to see Daniel Bryan winning. And man, it was a cool ladder match. Like I said, Dean Ambrose died. He died and became John Moxley.
Wild thing.
Man, listen, bro. I don't care what nobody said. That would have been the spot. I'd have been like, yeah, I'm not taking that.
Right.
They'd be like, yeah, man, I'm gonna throw you off something into the ladder, and you're gonna break the ladder in half. I said, nah, I'm not doing that, bro.
I'm good, champ.
We can find another way to show that you're powerful. Like, you can throw me on a table or something, and then, nah, not on a ladder. Like,
right.
That must be saying, man. Remember I told you, Marshall, somebody said that wrestling, the stairs are cardboard. I said, what?
Ain't no cardboard there.
I said, you've never been to a wrestling match, bro.
Right. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way.
Damn cardboard. No damn cardboard. I'm not falling onto no ladder. That's just not happening.
Not at all. Not at all. That was the most replayed spot of the night, too. Like, we saw that spot all night. Like, goodness.
Do the ladder.
Right.
He did. They even brought medical attention out for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Real
I'm pretty sure they threw that.
Not the fake ones.
Nah, they threw that X up on that one. For real.
It wasn't the WWE shirt, guys. It was the real doctors.
They had the 49ers medical staff team out that thing to them.
Right.
Trying to tell you, boy, because I ended up going, and now, this happened. I went and looked at like the behind the scenes thing. And my man had a mean gash in the back of his head, like from the middle of his head all the way down, like almost to his neck. He had to get that thing stapled shut. So, yeah, very nasty, very sick. Goodness gracious. 13 minutes, 47 seconds. What we gonna rate this thing? Starting with you, Quabo.
I'm rating this one acrophobia, fear of heights. Because you got to be scared to wrestle in this one, man. People flying off left and right from ladders. Yeah, R-Truth was right. I ain't getting on that ladder. F it. Give it to the GOAT. Let him have the ICC. He'll be all right. 4.5. Decent 4.5.
4.5 for Dean Ambrose. Now John Moxley getting killed out there. Hollywood, what you gonna rate this thing?
Hey man, listen, this was one of the better multi-man ladder matches. I'm gonna give it a 6.
Okay. Yeah, I think it was good way to start off WrestleMania. Stardust had me tripping every time the crowd was chanting Cody. He's like, no. That was funny to me. Bullhammer City was impressive. Everybody called, you get a bullhammer, everybody gets a bullhammer, as Wade Barrett knocked everybody out. But at the end, we had a new Intercontinental Champion and Daniel Bryan, the GOAT. And you don't get into a headbutt contest with a GOAT. All right. Moving on, as we leave Daniel Bryan, the whole stadium is chanting, yes, yes, yes. We get a little commercial, and then we get the video package leading up to the Randy Orton, Seth Rollins match. Goodness gracious. Seth Rollins coming out with J&J Security, Jamie Noble, and Joey Mercury to go up against the Viper. I hear voices in my head. They talk to me. They understand. They talk to me.
Bro, if you
they
sing
talk to me.
Hey. If you sing everything, we're never going to end this show.
Hey, man, with this pay-per-view, man, I don't want it to end. Let's talk about it, Hollywood. You're up. Let's talk about this segment with Seth and Randy.
Oh, man, this match set Seth to this match made Seth. If that makes any sense. I know people will probably be like, how did it make
Yeah.
Seth was on the losing end? Seth definitely looked like the future in this match. Like he was clicking on all cylinders. He was selling great. When he was selling, he was of course he actually absolutely sold the best RKO of all time.
Oh my goodness. That springboard.
It was the best RKO of all time that we've ever seen. We'll never see one better than that. We probably thought we saw someone when he did the one to Evan Bourne when he caught him.
Yeah.
Thought that one was the best. This one was the best by far. And just Seth just looked, like I said, he just looked like a star, man. I mean, Randy was in there. Of course, Randy's a veteran, so Randy, of course, had something to do with that. But you can tell that they were setting Seth up for something else. And we didn't know what that was, you know. We just didn't know what that was. And then later on, you know, yeah, so.
You about to tell everybody?
No, I'm not going to tell everybody.
Tell everybody.
I was about to, but I said, nah, I'm not going to tell everybody. But yeah, I mean, they set him up, man, to be great. And he looked great in the loss. Like, very few people do that good. It was like, you knew Seth wasn't done. You know what I mean? Like, you knew, and he was Mr. Money in the Bank. So it was like, oh, okay, yeah, Seth is a future world champion at one day. We didn't know when, we don't know how, but he definitely was. And he was moving on to be one. Randy was working, doing his vet work, taking a lot of punishment, you know. Randy's just great, man. He's a Hall of Famer for sure. When he retires, I don't think he's gonna retire anytime soon because he's still wrestling now. But I think that RKO was the best RKO we've ever seen. I can watch that shit 30 times in a row. And they both kicked out of each other's moves. So, you know, this was when Seth was Authority Seth. And it was good. It was a good match, man. It was a good match to see. Pretty good match for the second match of WrestleMania. This could have went first, for real. Either one of those matches could have, you know, flip-flopped. The first two matches, like this WrestleMania is really stacked and it's really good. So the first two matches lived up to WrestleMania matches, especially that RKO. That was a WrestleMania RKO.
Man. That was my WrestleMania moment of the night, and like you said, that was just the second match.
That's what I'm saying. Like right then and there, you looking at the Dean Ambrose moment and then the Seth moment. You got two WrestleMania moments off Bucks. You don't usually get that. You know what I'm saying? Right. Off WrestleMania, not at that point in time.
Not this consistent. Not this consistent.
Depends. You could go back to a couple of them. You can go back to the one 18 and 17, and it was, you know. But the level of Hall of Famers that was in these first two matches, I mean, the latter match, you got Daniel Bryan, Hall of Famer, R-Truth, Hall of Famer, Dolph, Hall of Famer,
Cody,
Hall of Famer, Luke, Hall of Famer. Who else was in that match?
Baird, Baird.
Yeah.
Baird maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Ziggler.
I already said Dolph.
Yeah. We named everybody.
So pretty much everybody. Oh, Dean Ambrose. He can go in as two names. I mean, he can go in as Dean Ambrose. So he's going to definitely be like, and in this match, the second match, Randy Orton versus Seth Rollins, that's 10 Hall of Famers you didn't see in the first two matches. That's crazy. So, yeah.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Quabo, what are your thoughts on this match right here? Seeing that springboard RKO, knocking the Evan Bourne RKO out of his number one spot, moving it to number two, and this taking the place of the number one RKO. Give me your thoughts, bro.
It's a good one. I'm still, the jury's still out. I need to see both of them back to back, like Evan Bourne's or Matt Seidel's downfall and this one because I mean, yeah, I still like it though. It's a really really good one. It really just pops out, dude, the way that he just gets that height on it, and then yeah, I'll give you that. This match definitely told a story. The future versus the Viper, and yeah, man, you can definitely tell that they were setting up Seth for something more. But they still wanted to give Randy his shine, let him know that he's not done. At the end of the day, he's the Viper, and he's gonna let him know. Couple of moments in there where it was like, damn, ruthlessness, beautiful ruthlessness. Especially with that DDT to J&J, that was beautiful. But yeah, man, it was incredible. I enjoyed every moment of it, man, and it was just it was really good, dude. Like you could see the crowd was loving the Viper. They were popping left and right, and it was just one of those things where you were waiting to see the voices in Randy's head. And you were like, where's he gonna like unleash? Where's he gonna go? And that yeah, that RKO definitely took you places, man. So definitely worth watching. Really good match.
Okay, all right. And we'll be going to rate this thing, fellas. Hollywood, starting with you.
Man, that RKO makes it a 6.
I know that's
I
right.
don't really get 6s, man. 6s or 7s, I don't really go past 5. But this was a 6.
Okay. And Quabo.
Yeah, I'm agree with him. This was definitely a six worthy match. Really nice.
Okay, all right, cool deal. 6 for the match, and that vicious ass RKO, springboard RKO, what I like to call it. That thing was vicious. So moving on, we get a look around the stadium and we see at the time UFC Batterman weight champion Ronda Rousey was in the crowd. Crowd goes wild, Ronda, Ronda. And then we get a
My bad, go ahead.
then we get a long video package of Triple H and Sting, and we're getting ready for the no disqualification match with Triple H and Sting. Sting, hey, I liked his entrance, and I'm gonna let Hollywood talk about this when we get to it. And then we had Triple H come out with his entrance, you know what I'm saying, with the governor, Arnold Schwarzenegger, get the chopper to the chopper. And then we're off. No disqualification match. Triple H versus Sting. What we think, fellas? Quavo. What you think, man?
It's Sting. You didn't do it, bro. You're supposed to do it. It's
Tony wasn't out
Sting.
here. Tony wasn't out there to do it. You know what
I'm
I'm
about to say
saying?
wrong company. I'm about to say wrong company.
You're supposed to do it for him, bro. It's Sting.
It wasn't
God,
Sting. It wasn't Sting. It wasn't that. It wasn't
It's
that
the
Sting.
icon.
He
The
had the ball
icon
patch in his
Sting.
head.
Yes. the match the match everybody has been waiting for 25 years. Was it 25? Probably 20 years. I don't know. Anyways, this match was an interesting one. It did have a little bit of everything in it. I will say this: the video package leading up to it was great. I enjoyed it. It was one of those moments, especially when you saw him. They saw the replay with Stephanie giving Triple H the sledgehammer, and then Sting pulling out the bat. It's like, oh snap! It's go time. What's gonna happen? But a nice no DQ match. It had a lot of decent spots in here. I will say this though, seeing DX come out of nowhere and then having the NWO come out of nowhere, pretty nice.
New world order. Break it
You,
down.
you know, it was like seeing what we had always wanted to see happen, and the culmination of it. It was decent. I enjoyed it. It was nice to see them all, and at the end having everybody there like still like what's about to happen, what's about to happen next. They're all in the ring still. What's going on? So it was a fairly decent match. I enjoyed it. And Triple H defeats Sting. The gang. The entrances on both of them were actually pretty nice. I enjoyed the drums with all the Sting face painted on everybody except for that one guy, which was probably like the lead. You saw him, the old guy.
That was Sensei. Sensei does not get his face
Sensei
painted.
Seafood does not get his face painted.
Right.
But then having Triple H come in with the Terminator entrance, I thought was pretty cool. Just holding the heads of the dismembered robot heads, just all of them right there, and just tossing them away like nothing. It's beautiful. But yeah, this match was really good, man. Very enjoyable to watch from start to finish, and I liked it, man. It was pretty dope.
Okay. Hollywood. What about you, man? Let's talk about it, man. I know you wish that it was a little bit darker for this entrance, man. Sting coming out looking like Papa Danhausen. You know what I'm saying? That was a tough jacket he had on, though.
Man, listen, this match should have been in the dark. This match, it should have been dark outside for this match, man. The entrances would have been better.
Close the dome.
Yeah, well, they didn't have a dome.
Well, there's
They
no
ain't have
dome, but
dome.
yeah, you know what I mean.
So yeah,
Put like some shades or something. I don't know.
yeah, put something over top of the stadium or something. Make it dark in there. But it was cool. It was cool. Sting, okay, watching it over again is different than watching it the first time. So when the DX and the NWO came out back in the day when I first watched it, I was like, oh my God. This time I was like, oh my God, they're old. What are they doing? Why are they old? Why? And then I was like, why would the NWO help Sting? It's WCW. We were talking about WCW. They hate each other. So I was just thinking like this was weird. But it was cool. Then Shawn Michaels, the whole time I'm thinking when DX came in, I'm like, where's Shawn? And then boom, he caught him with the sweet chin music. They thought that was supposed to be the end. I like the bat breaking the sledgehammer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like Triple H grabbing the sledgehammer. I mean, technically the story they was telling was WCW versus WWE.
Mm-hmm.
WWE did win. So I guess Triple H winning is the right person to win. Yeah, but having Sting kind of lose his first WrestleMania, but his first match in WWE, period, it was kind of like, but then again, everybody come in be losing. Like AJ lost the Chris Jericho when he first came in. So, I guess it happens, but I would have liked to see Sting have picked up the win.
Okay.
It was a good match. Like it was a couple of spots in there, like the spot where when Sting got up and he jumped on top of them, up the top rope. That was a pretty cool to see Sting. He looked like he was wrestling like Surfer Sting and Crow Sting. If that makes sense.
Yeah, combination of the two characters.
Yeah.
He was kind of fast paced like Surfer Sting. So it was cool to see. I don't know what Quavo was talking about the match we've been waiting for 25 years. I don't think anybody was waiting for this one. We were probably really waiting for Undertaker versus Sting, but we got this. So it was what it was.
What you think about JBL on commentator, man? He was
giving
it to WCW, bro.
He was a big fish in a small pond. Here's the big league, Sting. Hogan, no, you made your name here. Damn you, Razor. Hey, dog, he was going off, bro.
I had to look at the match again just to listen to him, dog. Like I was watching it.
He trying to take our jobs.
Right.
And King was like, wait up, hold up, bro. I don't think Sting was thinking about taking our jobs, man. What are you talking about? They're trying to put us out of business. I'm like, dog, he's going for broke. Vince was in his head. Vince was in his head, said like, yo, sell this shit like a mug. And he was just selling it, bro.
Oh,
Like, they trying to take us out of them bastards. What is the NWO doing down here? And he did the Bobby Heaton. He was like, who they coming down here for? Because, remember when Hogan went to he switched over to the bad guy. Bobby Heaton was yelling when he was walking to the ring, but who's he here for? So that was a cool little callback that he did. But yeah, man, he was going for broke.
I was like, goodness gracious, bro. And the right team won again. I'm like, this guy here, bro. Goodness gracious. Oh, man. So we're going to rate this thing, gentlemen. Quavo.
I'm going to give it a 5.5, bro. 5.5.
5.5. What, man? 5.5. I tell you what? Hollywood. What you going to give it, bro?
I'm going to give it a 7.
My man.
The storytelling was great.
Mm-hmm.
Even with me not thinking that Triple H should have won, I still think the storytelling was great. And it was a good WrestleMania match. I didn't want to see it before, but I definitely liked it.
Yeah, the interest, man.
No, I hated the entrances.
Yeah, like I wish it was dark, like you said.
They was looking at Triple H like, dog, why you ain't tell me what the budget was? He's like, if I could do all this shit,
I would have did some more expensive shit, some more elaborate shit. You had the Terminator shit.
Hey, Sting was looking at Triple H interest like, dog, why you ain't tell me, dog, what the budget was, bro? You got these monks up here with the drums. That didn't cost nothing. I could have had drones and shit. What the fuck? You got
Arnold had some pros coming out here.
Sting probably was blown as hell when he got to the back. Like, oh, why nobody tell me that I can do that with my entrance?
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, like
he damn sure was taking it in.
Drums, that shit probably was nothing. Probably a good smooth $10,000 you gave him. Triple H shit was like $100 million for that.
Terminator props up there.
He was coming up Arnold stage, the fireworks, the jets, Arnold, the Terminator bodies. It was like, dog, what the hell?
Oh man.
Sting was looking at him like, what? Dog, I thought your interest was all about the game.
So you had the Terminator music in your Joe. How'd you get trademark for that?
Every year, it don't matter what Triple H is doing at WrestleMania, he gets the best elaborate entrance that it ever. Remember that year he had the motorcycle bike, and the bike was just making all the noise with the police.
That's when Stephanie was on the back, right?
He had the police and sirens going off. They were just going off doing his entrance. It was like, dog, what is that for?
He had the jets fly back around.
Yeah, bro. This man, Sting was looking at him like, bro, I know you didn't just like, why, bro? Like, why you ain't telling me that I could have spent $1 million on my interest too? They spent the bag on Triple H interest, bro.
No, bro. Oh man, they broke the bank with that joke, boy. Then you get
everybody interest for real. They broke the bank with, except the first two.
Yeah.
After this, this is when everybody else's interests get paid. There's a lot of money spent on their interests, except Cena. Except Cena dry ass.
Yeah. Oh man. And the next match is coming up. But yeah, once I heard the DX music, break it down, boy, I got goosebumps. And then I heard yeah, I got goosebumps. So that definitely took me back there, man. Great segment right here, in my opinion. Greatest segment. So moving on. After that 18-minute and 36-second glorious action-packed match. You know, as Hollywood pointed out, we get everybody in the ring, Triple H and Sting shake hands and everything. And boom, we get another commercial. Maria is backstage talking to the Bushwhackers who just got inducted into the Hall of Fame. And then we get Daniel Bryan, the new IC champ, who gets congratulated by the likes of Pat Patterson, Roddy Piper, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, who totally disappointed me by messing up my man Punchline. Come on, Ricky Steamboat, man. Come on, man. It's oh yeah, not whoa yeah, man. Oh yeah, yeah. I was come on, man. Ric Flair comes out, and last but not least, Bret the Hitman Hart. And they're starting to yes chance when Uncle Ron comes out talking about some damn. We all know it. We all know it. Boom. Into the next match. We got divas, baby. We got divas. We got Paige. We got AJ Lee. Hey, AJ. Hey, Paige. And then we got Nikki and Brie Bella. Let's talk about it. Hollywood, what you think, bro?
It was a hard-hitting affair. They didn't get very many minutes, but they was in there working. This is when that they stopped that diva stuff. Well, they didn't want to be called divas no more. They wanted to be called women's wrestlers. Mm-hmm. So this is pretty much the first four faces of it. Paige, AJ, and the Bellas. Even though nobody really liked the Bellas for some reason. I like when Brie come out by herself.
You like Brie mode?
Yeah, Brie mode. That's one of the best entrances ever, dog. But nah, it was. I mean, they was whooping them. The Bellas was whooping them for a minute. Mm-hmm. But you know,
they definitely overpowered them.
Yeah, you know who was going to win. After this match is when they didn't spend no money on these entrances right here
at all.
They just like, all right, y'all go ahead and go out to the ring.
Turn it up.
Right. They just like, y'all go to the ring and do y'all thing. And then after this is when they started being vocal on Twitter, and they started doing the give women the chance. And then, that's when women started taking over. Well, that's when Ronda Rousey came and Charlotte and them was coming up. So, yeah, I mean, this is the beginning of that. So, it is, the moment I think is better than the match. Because things changed after this match. So,
right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Quabo, what about you, man? We got to see a performance, man. Skylar Gray, Travis Barker out there killing on the drums. Kid Inc., they rocked out for a minute, man. We got to say what's up to Joint Base Lewis out there in Tacoma, Washington. Shout out to all my soldiers out there. What you think about the whole segment, Quabo?
I didn't like the concert too much. I was like, I feel like y'all were trying to do too much. A little too much.
Yeah, the concert sucking at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
But I will say this. Yeah, it don't matter who it's just like, this is WrestleMania, bro. This ain't no concert. The hell?
They had Diddy one year, and I was like, Diddy, if you don't get your ass out the goddamn stage, man, we can get some more wrestling.
For real.
They had Flo Rida one year too, isn't it?
No, they had Flo Rida about 5 years. They had a deal with Flo Rida.
Yeah, they did.
He's mad as shit because he took over this year.
For real.
Well, I think they cut him when he lost a freestyle battle against who he lost a freestyle battle against in the ring.
I don't know, but Flo Rida had that shit on lock about 7 years, bro.
Yeah, he did.
For real, he really did. They were always going to Miami, always. but yeah, no, this was a decent. I will say the match itself was a decent match to watch. The goat Daniel Bryan getting the recognition from damn near everybody was entertaining too, and Farouk with the damn at the end. I thought that was the cherry on top. It was beautiful. Before starting this match, and then the match itself though, pretty entertaining. I will say this though, they don't get enough props. Shout outs to the Bellas for putting on a good match with AJ Lee and Paige. You know me, I'm usually not a Bella fan, but they held their own. They did their job. They did what they were supposed to do, and I thought Brie did a really good job in this match too. So shout outs to Brie Mode. But that Widow's peak at the end, that That was nice. That was nice.
Mhm.
That was a beautiful submission. Shout outs to AJ Lee, giggity 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 goo, and shout outs to Paige too, because she did her job in this one, and they look good doing it too, man. It was great, man. I enjoyed it. Really hot, beautiful. I loved it.
Alright, cool deal, cool deal. So we're gonna rate this thing, fellas. We're gonna rate this thing. Hollywood, starting with you.
You know what? I'm gonna give it a 5. I would give it a little bit higher if they got a little bit more time. I think these 4 women could have did some good work if they got a little bit more time. But with the time they was given, I give them a 5.
Okay. Quavo.
Yeah, I agree with Hollywood, man. A little more time. I personally would have liked this match to go a little longer.
Mhm.
But the people who were supposed to win, and they definitely did what they had to do.
Mhm.
Got in, got their paycheck, and got out. It was beautiful.
Okay, cool deal, cool deal. Yep, 6 minutes, 42 seconds was the time on that.
That's some bull.
And
That's some bullshit right there. Hey, dog. If Vince would have told me I had 6 minutes at WrestleMania, I'd have just sat the fuck out, man. Go ahead and get that shit to whoever the fuck you want to give it to, man. You obviously don't want me to be here. The fuck? 6 minutes?
6 minutes, almost 7. We're
Damn,
gonna round up.
damn, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, so after that, we'll get a quick tail of the tape between Brock and Roman. And then boom, we get our 2015 Hall of Fame class, which included the Bushwhackers, Larry Zbyszko, Alundra Blaze, in which we heard King Straight Ripper, but hey, she wasn't that bad though. Cause shame on you, King. Tatsumi, I'm gonna mess this name up. Lord have mercy. He a Hall of Famer. Y'all help me out with this one, man. Tatsumi, what's his last name? Quavo. Do you know? Do
Oh,
you know?
oh,
Can
I'm
you
gonna do
pronounce
like
it?
Randy Orton did just at Rollin. I'm gonna hop off the apron, and I'm gonna let you have figure out who you got to tag into for this one. I'm not touching
Terrible.
this with a 10-foot pole.
You knew better than to ask me. I don't know.
Right? I
You
don't even
Hall of
remember
Famer
that.
though.
Yeah, y'all Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? Followed by Rikishi. Arnold Schwarzenegger was a celebrity Hall of Famer. And then we had our first Warrior Award going to Connor the Crusher. Rest in peace, Connor. We also had Macho Man Randy Savage going into the Hall of Fame, and his brother Lenny Pavo, the genius, inducted him. And the main attraction for the 2015 Hall of Fame class was Kevin Nash Diesel. And there we had it.
No, not Diesel. Not Diesel. Not
Oh, it's
Diesel.
my bad. Just Kevin Nash. Just
Just
Kevin
Kevin
Nash.
Nash. Just Kevin Nash.
Okay.
Diesel might go in again.
Mhm. That is true. That is
He's a
true.
2-timer now, so they fuck around make him 3 times.
Right.
Then he might make
Right.
the outsiders too.
Oh man.
Yeah, so he could go in like 4 times.
Oh man. He can be out there sporting 4 Hall of Fame rings on his finger like the 4 Horsemen, baby. Let's get it. Next, we had the United States Championship match, in which we had Rusev going up against John Cena. Let's talk about it. Starting with you, Quavo. What you think, man?
All right. So we got Rusev Patria versus. This match was pretty good. I gotta admit, man. There was a lot of entertainment in this one, man. My favorite part was Lana throwing the shoes and missing completely. I thought that was beautiful. There was a lot of moments in here where it was just like you're showing Rusev as the powerhouse, and it's working, especially against Cena, who was an expected powerhouse. There were a lot of moments where you had those submission holds where it was like, damn, bro, you about to destroy Cena, you about to break him. And it's like, nope, it's not never give up Cena. So he'll be all right. He'll be all right. And this was a fairly decent match to watch, man. I'm not a big Cena fan, but I like this match overall. This was really interesting, and it just had it just had all the right components. had all the right components, the right amount of tension. It sold the right story. And then, coming with Cena, taking that title, bringing that U.S. title back home. Bring it back home to the States, Cena. Bring it back home to the States. So I thought it was nice, man. I liked this match. It was pretty good. But I am going to yield all the rest of my time to Hollywood.
You don't have to say that if you don't watch the match. Don't your ass again. Did you like that? Did you like that backflip that John Cena did?
Oh, it's not.
I had y'all fun last week.
Oh man.
Oh man, but no. You know what's funny? This match is actually on my TV screen right now, right? So Rusev's $1 million entrance is coming up. And the video package was pretty cool, man. The video package, I remember it being pretty cool. I don't remember wanting to see this match because I wasn't like, I'm kind of with Quabo, man. Not even kind of. I wasn't the biggest John Cena fan, but I do respect his accomplishment. Like John Cena might go down as number one. People won't say that, but truthfully so, he might go down as number one. He broke everybody's records. I'm just waiting for this Rusev interest to be over because on my screen, John Cena had on a teal type blue shirt. I guarantee you he coming down with another color shirt. He gonna throw the hat in the crowd. You can buy at the merchandise stand. He gonna throw the shirt in the crowd, which you can buy at the merchandise stand. He got the wristbands on, you can buy at the merchandise stand. The shoes. Rusev comes up in a tank, dog. This man wasn't supposed to lose, man. That's the only thing I like about this match for real. Is that John Cena won. Like, I'm with USA. I'm USA, yeah, But Rusev should have won, man. This man got his flag in his hand. He's waving that joint around. You know what I'm saying? What about the people from his country? Why couldn't they be proud for a second? He's the champ. John Cena didn't need this win. He could have lost to Rusev. He got the gold star around his neck, bro. Come on, man. He got the wife.
Yeah, he even told Brandy, like, you announced me first. Damn it.
Bruh,
you announced me
they
first.
got Brandy Rhodes. Nobody ever brought up Brandy Rhodes. Thank you, Quavo. You was watching.
Yeah.
You was watching.
A little bit.
He watched the match.
Watching some shit. Brandy Rhodes was out there just being annoying. They had to get rid of her, bro. Oh, yeah, this match wasn't really much to talk about. I mean, it's a John Cena match. John Cena's losing. Yeah. Oh, he's weak. And then some way out of the blue, he just becomes Super Cena, and he wins.
And the theme music hits.
He shouldn't have won this match, bro. Like, I put it this way: I understand Triple H winning more than I understand this match. This is a young kid that you got coming up. That you pretty much. He's been undefeated for what? How long had he been undefeated at this point?
Since his debut.
Yeah, since his debut, he had been undefeated. And at WrestleMania, he got the belt, and you just let John Cena beat him. It's one of those things.
2014.
Like remember what he did to the Nexus? Survivor Series, he beat them all. I mean, it was Survivor Series. No, it was SummerSlam. He beat them all by himself. 5-1. Like, come on, John Cena. Your backstage politics is crazy. He thought Hogan was a politician. Sheesh. And then Rusev wasn't shit. Rusev wasn't nothing after this.
Nope. Straight killed them. John Cena sucks. John Cena sucks.
Yeah, the fans don't. Most grown men fans don't like John Cena. It's the kids that get him.
Mhm.
I just told you can buy everything. You can literally go to school every single day and wear a different John Cena outfit. And it'd be
A
amazing.
new color every day.
Every day,
That
bro.
shirt every day, bro.
Every day. And all you gotta do is just wash them shirts every once a month. You probably got enough shirts, John Cena shirts for every wash them shirts once a month, put them in the washing machine, and then iron them. Man, you wear the John, you could go to school every single day looking like John Cena if you wanted to.
Have a different color every day, new wristbands, all of that. You'd be
Everything.
good.
So you too can be about loyalty. What was this catchphrase? Hustle,
Hustle,
loyalty, and
loyalty,
Hustle,
respect.
loyalty, respect.
You too, if you purchase
Mr.
the
Never
John
Give
Cena
Up.
shirt.
Like Hogan. Hogan was what was Hogan? Eat your vitamins, say your prayers, and train.
Mm-hmm.
He was lying.
Right.
That's the reason why people don't like Cena, because Cena really telling the truth.
Mm.
Hogan, we knew that it was we didn't know he was going to become a bad guy, but we knew if he ever did, it'd be the best thing ever. And it was the best thing ever when he became a bad guy. Cena was just this good guy all the time, talking about hustle, loyalty, and respect. Come on, man, get the hell out of here with that.
It's John Cena sucks.
Yeah.
John Cena
Look at this.
sucks.
They got a whole video with John Cena and the flag and all the American presidents and shit. What is this for?
Oh man, we about to get America the Beautiful all over again. We're gonna rate this thing, fellas. Starting with you, Quabo.
Oh, I'm gonna give it a 5. You know, it's a WrestleMania. It's a Cena match. So, decent 5. Lot of shoes flying all over the place. Pretty nice. 5.
Yeah, I didn't
You still
mention
cussing her out at the end.
Quavo said it, so I couldn't say it because that shit was funny too.
What you gonna rate this thing, Hollywood? That thing was hilarious.
I'm gonna give it a 5.5 just because it's Cena and WrestleMania.
Okay. All right, cool deal. Cool deal. So moving on, we had a quick conversation with Renee, Booker, Corey, and Byron. They was talking about old kickoff shows that we missed and didn't get to see, in which Cesaro and Tyson Kidd retained tag team gold. I totally forgot that they was a tag team, bro, for real, for real. And we wish Cesaro the best on his endeavors. And then we had the Battle Royal once over, in which Big Show got the win by eliminating my man, you know, Mr. You're Welcome. You're welcome. Damian Sandow to win the Battle Royal. And then boom, we get the Authority.
Everything this thing got on, you can buy. Everything you Cena got on, you can buy, bro. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. You got a towel.
No, I was thinking about that too. Like even the shorts, you were right. Even the shorts.
Oh,
You
he
can
got
get
a
different
towel
color
that says
shorts.
never give up. He got a shirt, got 3 wristbands on each arm.
Yeah. 17 different kinds of hats. Good Lord.
Oh man, bro. Yeah, I see why Vince made him the number 1. I'm sorry.
Like merch sales, baby. Merch sales. So yeah, Stephanie, Triple H in the middle of the ring, talking they smack, doing what they do, and then boom, yes, man.
Hold on. He got the dog chain.
You forgot. That's
Oh
true.
man,
You can sell that too, bro.
That too. You can sell that
Damn.
too. Damn.
Yeah. Sure, he probably has hustle, loyalty, and respect socks.
He
Buy them
definitely
at
has
Walmart.
socks. You definitely can buy John Cena socks, bro. I'm telling you right now.
Definitely.
Go on WWE shop right now. You can buy John Cena hand warmers, gloves.
Oh Lord. Elbow pads, knee pads, all of it.
Them shorts. Every Caucasian kid in America has them shorts. They do. They wearing them right now this winter.
Oh.
I used to work at a child care center, bro. I used to flip me out when these kids used to come to it's snow outside and they come to the damn child care center with shorts on. I'm like, what the hell?
And flip flops. Like what the fuck?
Nah. You're going too far.
I haven't seen it before.
Y'all good?
Yeah, sorry.
You got anything else on there?
No, I th- I,
No.
I think we can give you back the show. I guess.
I'm just marveling at John Cena's like merchant. Like this man, you can sell anything from him. They probably got the John Cena haircut. If you go to Super,
Let me get the John
you got a
Cena.
fade, bro.
You got that one, the two, and the John Cena.
The John Cena is a boosie fade mixed with a military spike. All right, go ahead, man. My bad. Dog,
Marine style
he got a armband on his arm. I mean, a headband on his arm.
headband. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. And Rusev ain't got no merchandise on.
Oh man, can't buy nothing.
He didn't come out with his shirt.
I mean, they didn't even give him shoes or boots. Nothing, bro.
Nah, he got shoes and boots later on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
after this debacle. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right, so yeah, Triple H, Stephanie McMahon, the Authority, in the ring. Stephanie's talking smack, saying none of this would be possible without her. And you know who comes out? The Rock. They get into it. Boom. What does she do after Stephanie smacks the taste out of his mouth? I told you he was in the crowd earlier. He goes and gets her, the baddest woman on the planet. Ronda Rousey comes in the ring, takes care of Steph. Well, takes care of Triple H first, then takes care of Steph. And Rock proclaims that is the WrestleMania moment of the night. I beg to argue with you there, Rock, because I done had a couple of WrestleMania moments of the night. That wasn't one of them. And then, boom, we get into the next match. New Face of Fear versus the longtime Face of Fear, in which we had Bray Wyatt going up against The Undertaker. Let's talk about it. Hollywood, what you think about this segment, man, with the Authority, The Rock, and Ronda, and the match between Undertaker and Bray Wyatt?
These intros may make the record for longest intros ever combined in WrestleMania history. Bruh. It was light outside when they was coming out. When they both got to the ring, it was dark.
Facts.
All I'm gonna say, bro, I don't even want to really talk about this match because it pissed me off so much. The wrong man won. Point blank, period.
Undertaker should have took that loss at Mania.
Man. Why?
Damn. Yeah.
Another one of them young dudes that could be a superstar that you could make Undertaker like. And you just make him lose to the Undertaker who just got his butt whipped last year at WrestleMania 30. What was he gonna start a new streak? Like the wrong man lost.
Okay. Quabo, what was your thoughts?
I mean, I agree with him, man. Like, this was that moment where you could have had a new Face of Fear, start a new streak and run with the new supernatural kid on the block, you know. And I mean, the match itself held for what it did. There's a lot of great moments in this match where you could see like Bray Wyatt just showing his peculiar, quirky, unexpected side. That it's like even when he was just like upside down with that crab, walking up to Undertaker, and Undertaker gets up from being on the ground, the way that he usually does. Like even that, like I mean, they sold the story right. But I do agree with Mike that it's just like this was one of those moments where it's like Taker, you could have taken the loss, and then they could have run with Bray Wyatt being the new supernatural face of fear. The one the I mean, it just he's right through and through, man. Like even from the entrances, long-winded entrances. That yeah, it was the sun went down on this one by the time they got to the ring. But I will say this though, it was a decent match to watch. Um, I it was 15 minutes long. I don't want to talk too much more about this match, but I did like seeing Rock come out to interrupt Stephanie. That was beautiful. Rousey getting involved too, which was great because you know what was going to happen next. So building up to what's coming to come after this. So I thought it was enjoyable. I still don't think it was a WrestleMania moment for like you said, bro. That RKO is still echoing and replaying in my head right now. It's just like, damn. Whew. I'm still trying to decide which was better, that or the Evan Bourne one. But either all in all, man, this match was a decent one. If you haven't seen it though, it was a decent match. So I would say you could definitely watch it. But yeah, that's my take on it.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna rate this thing, fellas. What we're gonna rate this thing? Hollywood.
So I didn't talk about the Stephanie and Rock part for a reason. I thought that shit was too long.
Yeah, that's 20 minutes right there.
You could have took 5 minutes off and gave it to the damn girls, and they could have at least had 11 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And they could have got some more stuff in there. But
Mm-hmm.
this match, I gave it like a 5.5.
Okay. And Quabo, what about you?
Yep, I was gonna go with 5 or 5.5, so that works for me too.
All right, cool deal. Cool deal. Yeah, that Taker Wyatt match, that thing was 15 minutes and 12 seconds, but you might as well say that thing was 30 minutes altogether with both of their intros because it took like both of them like 15 minutes to get down there. Um, Goodness gracious, boy. Like Bray had his zombie scarecrows and Undertaker walking zero point 0.5 miles per hour. Man, that thing took forever. So now it's time. It's time. It's time for the main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, in which we got Brock Lesnar, the current WWE title holder at the time, going up against Roman Reigns. And Roman still had his Shield intro coming through the crowd. Man, that was a long, I was talking about long entrances. Goodness gracious. It took that man like 10 minutes to get to the ring. In which you had Brock Lesnar, the beast incarnate, coming out with my man Paul Heyman. Let's talk about it, man, because there was a surprise ending at the end. Quabo. Let's talk about
Well, let's talk about it. Let's tell everybody. Let's go ahead and tell everybody. Yeah, man. This match was pretty interesting. I liked it. Uh, Lesnar, Paul Heyman, and going up against Roman Reigns. Again, I'm not a Roman Reigns fan like that. Especially with the green eyes Roman Reigns. Uh, Jeez. But my man was in there, bro. He was putting in that work, giving Brock Lesnar every Superman punch he could give. It was beautiful, bro.
it.
It was just left and right, Superman punch, Superman punch, Superman punch. What's next? Another Superman punch. Yeah, do whatever you can, bro. I mean, he was trying. He was definitely trying, bro. And then the moment Lesnar was leaking, I was like, oh, this is good. This is good. This is definitely up there. It was great, man. This was a jam-packed 16 and a half minutes, and it was entertaining all the way through. I like the pace of the match itself too. It was very entertaining. Um, I will say this though. I'm gonna have to tell everybody. Having Rollins come in and turning it into a triple threat match, I thought was beautiful. it was incredible. I loved it because at one point I was just like, damn, now I really don't want to see either one of them win because it's just like, how many Superman punches can Brock Lesnar take without like losing already? Like, damn, come on now. But then coming in with Seth Rollins, and it's like, oh, the games have freaking turned. And this just got real interesting. This is now a triple threat match, and yeah, man, having I didn't know who he was gonna go for in that moment, but then having Seth take that win with who was expected. I mean, he went after Lesnar with the curb stomp at first, but it was like he's gonna take the win from. You know who he's gonna do it from. And Seth, you did a great job, bro. I thought it was a beautiful way to take that win and be an opportunist in a way and just, you know, take it again from your boy Roman Reigns. Like, hey, you just really like screwing him over, and this was that perfect stage to do it. And walk out with that title, baby boy. Do what you do, man. And yeah, man, I enjoyed this match. It was incredible, man. Really, really, really entertaining.
And physical, man. When Lesnar started smacking him, taste out of Roman's mouth. Oh man, that jump was
Whew.
hilarious. Goodness gracious. You just physical all around, man. Roman catching him with a knee, Brock catching with a killer clothesline. Oh man. Hollywood. What was your thoughts, man?
Um, y'all pretty much said it all. I mean, it was a boring match though, for real. Like it was physical, but Roman wasn't ready. He
You're
wasn't
right.
ready.
He was not ready. He
He
was
was
not
not
ready.
ready. He wasn't ready.
He tried everything in the arsenal, spears, everything.
Yeah,
Just
he
not
wasn't.
against the beast.
The
Mm-mm.
crowd wasn't. The crowd was not feeling Roman.
Mm-mm.
Like he was forced, and it was like, uh, do we really want him to be the champ?
Mm-hmm.
And everybody was like, well, Brock gonna be around, but that Seth moment, no one. I don't think anyone that watched this live then knew Seth was gonna do that,
Mm-hmm.
especially
Yeah, I
at,
did.
huh?
I said I didn't. I remember watching this live.
Nobody did
Mm-hmm.
because it never happened at WrestleMania before.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one thing, and two is like it's just who would think that Seth would do that? You know what I mean? Like right then and there. So that was a like a crazy moment. He goes to Roman. He pins Roman. I don't know if y'all remember what happened the next day on Raw when Brock went ape. Brock went nuts. Brock started beating up everybody, beating up the cameraman. He beat up everybody that next day. He was pissed, but nah, it was a great way to end WrestleMania. Like this was a great way to end WrestleMania. Um, Especially after watching the last two matches where the young people get buried. Well, not buried, but they lost. It was a great way to watch WrestleMania. You saw the future, but Roman wasn't ready at this point.
Yeah, I'm looking at the the list. It says, yeah, Brock was denied by the new champion and shot. So he responded by attacking those that couldn't escape. J Security, Jamie Noble, Joey Mercury. He attacked the cameraman, and then he attacked the broadcast announcers. It was Booker T, JBL, and Michael Cole. So he went ham. That's when he was fine. Goodness gracious. Oh man. Great times. Good stuff. We're gonna rate this thing, fellas. Oh man, the cash in to put Seth on top of the world. Top of the world, baby. Top of the world. Mama, I made it. We're gonna rate this thing. Quabo.
I'm giving this a 7, maybe even a 7.5. It was good. That
Mm-hmm.
cash in made it worthwhile.
Mm-hmm. Boy, he ran down that ramp like it was a track star, boy. Goodness gracious. That was the fastest entrance of the night. I tell you what.
Well, I'll say this
Hollywood.
too.
Yeah.
Most of the time when you see the Money in the Bank cashed in like that, it's usually after the win has been done and the bell has been rang. So to see him come in at the end and turn it into a triple threat match and still follow through and still get the win, I thought it was
Mhm.
decent. It was pretty nice.
Okay. All right, cool deal. Hollywood, what about you, bro?
So I agree with Quavo on that. What he just that last part he just said. Like, if he would have just came out at the traditional when the Money in the Bank dude wins, like something just happened to the champion, like, and the champion sitting there dazed and confused, it would have been too predictable him winning. So the fact that he came out and made it a triple threat match and won was super dope.
You know you want to say it. It's believable. You come on,
Well,
just say it.
I don't know. That was the last thing I was thinking about. The last thing I was thinking about. I was not thinking about no believable or anything like that. But nah, it was dope, man. It was super dope to see him the way he wanted and the way he ran back up the ramp, swinging the belt around. Like this was his dream. It was pretty dope, man. It was cool to see. It was cool to watch. So I give it a 10.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, I give it a 10, man. It was a that so the Randy Orton moment was the WrestleMania moment until this.
Hmm. Okay. So this was like your top WrestleMania moment of the night.
Yeah, it definitely was. It
Okay.
takes the cake. It took the cake.
Okay. Okay. I was gonna ask that too. Quavo, what was your favorite WrestleMania moment of the night? Was it Rock and Ronda Rousey, as Rock pointed
Mm,
out?
nah, nah. It was definitely not. It definitely wasn't. For me, it was actually AJ Lee and that Widows, bro. It was
That was your
enjoyable.
WrestleMania moment of the night.
Yes, I enjoyed it. Giggity 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 goo.
Lord have mercy. Okay. I mean, I enjoy that too, but yeah, mine's like Hollywood involved Seth, but yeah, it was that RKO thing, man. That joint, that and like I say, when NWO and DX came out during the Sting Triple H match, that was my WrestleMania moment of the night right there. Great, great evening. So what are we going to rate this thing, fellas? And would you recommend it to a friend? Starting with you, Hollywood.
I definitely I definitely would recommend this WrestleMania to a friend. I'm gonna give this I'm gonna give it an 8.5. Yeah, I'm gonna give it 8.5. I was gonna say 9, but it ain't a 9.
Okay. Quavo, what about you, bro?
Yeah, I would definitely recommend it to a friend. You know, if they wanted to watch a good pay-per-view and a good WrestleMania at that, I would definitely recommend it. You got a little bit of everything in it, and yeah, eight and a half is fair. If eight and a half is fair, it's something shy of 9, because of what we mentioned before, the little things that kind of turn us off to it. But other than that, I mean, yeah, it was a good pay-per-view, and I wouldn't mind rewatching it again.
Okay.
If you
All right.
change some of the winners, then this is an easy 9 or 10 pay-per-view.
Okay. Cool deal. Cool deal. It's not bad. The fellas are recommending WrestleMania 31. Both gave it a 8.5, which is pretty good for these guys, man, because these guys are some tough stickers when it comes to this pay-per-view. So this is good. WrestleMania 31, sponsored by Mountain Dew Kickstart. Hey, cut the check. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. So, fellas, did you have a good time today?
I,
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
yeah, I
It was
guess.
kind of like that Rusev Cena match. Like we knew we were gonna make it through, but yeah, it's what we expected.
Okay. And Hollywood came through. How you feel that? How we had a good time today, man? We did the pay-per-view you wanted, man. Finally.
Yeah, man. I almost got shook at the beginning when you said 22. I was like, hold up, wait, not again. But yeah, I mean, this pay-per-view was pretty good. It was solid. It had some good moments, some good. You saw the youth, you saw the future, you saw today. Because honestly, look at WrestleMania 38. Look who's headlining that one again. Brock and Roman for the 15th time.
Hey, do you think that night, even though Roman was getting booed out the building, do you think that was the night that the tribal chief was for? Because he took a beat down, bro. He took a whooping.
No, because he still was babyface Roman. He didn't win. He at that point, he wasn't. They still was trying to make him a babyface. They still was forcing him down everybody. He had a whole bunch of shit on that you could buy too. Buy that whole outfit that he had on, the little vest, the pants, the boots. You can buy all that on WWEshop.com.
The gloves, the wristband.
The glove, the wristband.
He probably had a spray.
Bulletproof vest.
He probably had a spray bottle so you could spray your hair wet.
They got the Roman
the
Wayne's
green contacts.
All of it. Roman Wayne's wig. You have your hair like him.
Yeah, you could definitely buy the Roman outfit from back then. They still were trying to sell him as a babyface back then. So I don't think that that was when it forged. I think probably he lost to Brock twice, didn't he? And then he never beat Brock at WrestleMania, did he?
No. I forgot what pay-per-view that beat him, because after he beat him, he had to
he beat him before, but it wasn't WrestleMania.
Right.
Yeah, so
right. Now he beat him at SummerSlam.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And then he had to relinquish the title. Yeah, he had to give the title to the leukemia.
Right. So yeah, I don't think I think when he came back after he had the cancer scare, and he was getting booed after that, I think that's when he was like, man, just turn me heel. And they was like, all right, bet. But it is wild to see that they headlining again, so it's pretty good.
Right. On night two.
No, it's not night 2 anymore. It's WrestleMania Sunday.
Oh, well, they changed the game. We changed the names, boy. It ain't no longer pay-per-view.
WrestleMania Sunday.
So we got WrestleMania Sunday, the premium live event going down.
Yeah.
They're no longer pay-per-views. Goodness gracious.
No longer pay-per-views. They premium live events. Yeah.
We're in the future now, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the future now. Tell the people where they can find you at Hollywood.
Mike T. It's the same shit every week, man. We gotta do this shit every week.
Yeah, man. We might have first-time listeners, man. Do it for the people.
Oh man. Okay. Mike T 304 on Twitter. M Turner 304 on Instagram, and Michael Turner on Facebook. And then 613 Faye. DMV IG 613 Faye on Twitter, and then 613 Faye Productions on YouTube and Facebook.
All right. Quabo, tell the people they can find you at, bro.
You can find and holler at your boy Quabo on all social media platforms. Look up Jose Quavo and the number 8 on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
Outstanding. Don't
can't be on the top.
You said we can't do what?
Be on the top TikTok.
Why not? Everybody else on there?
Yeah, that's why I'm not eyeing everybody else. I'm gonna make my own shit one day.
Hollywood Talk.
No, it's not gonna be my name.
Hey, y'all don't forget to check out the newest members of our family over there on the Man Cave Sports Podcast. That's the with 2 E's. We got G Money over there, old Willie and Jay, giving you all your sports content. Make sure you check them out on the 613 Faye Production Network on YouTube. I've been your host, Soul Man. You can catch me on Instagram under Soul Man Simmons, on Twitter under Mr. Soul. And this has been in the Four Corners of Wrestling Podcast. Once again, don't forget to like,
say it again,
subscribe.
Say it again.
He's glitching. He's glitching.
Say it again.
At the end, all the way at the end, in the Four Corners of Wrestling Podcast. I tell you, that's a tongue twister, man. Y'all say that 5 times fast.
Corners of wrestling.
In the Four Corners of Wrestling.
In the four, that's what I said, man.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Go back and listen to it.
Man, you messed up.
Oh, you gonna hear that playback later,
You almost had
bud.
a flawless show. We got you, man.
It was over there like double dutch on me, y'all. But hey, as we like to say here on In the Four Corners of Wrestling podcast, leave this shit to the professionals. Don't try this at home. And we out.